In previous class, we have discussed the spanning tree and the minimum spanning tree. Now in this class I will explain that how to make a spanning tree, how to make a minimum spanning tree, right? So in the previous class I also discussed like these are the two methods, the prism algorithm and the Kruskal algorithm for making minimum spanning tree. So in this lecture I will explain the prism algorithm, right? So I will explain it through one example so that will make you clear. So consider this is one weighted graph, right? You are already knows that we can apply this algorithm in the weighted graph only. If weights are not there, then no need to apply prism algorithm. Like we cannot, when we cannot calculate the cost, then we cannot apply this minimum spanning tree, right? So it requires a weighted graph. So on the basis of weight only, we decide that which edge need to be keep and which edge need not to be keep, right? So this is one connected graph, and the second one is you require a connected graph also. If the disconnected graph is there, you cannot find out the Prism algorithm. You cannot find out the spanning tree using the Prism algorithm. However, other algorithms are there where you can find out the minimum spanning tree in the disconnected graph also. But in the Prism algorithm, you want a uh, connected graph, right? So consider this graph and you have to find out, you have to apply the Prim's algorithm for finding the minimum spanning tree, right? So first you need to see that from where you start. Sometimes in the question it is written that you have to start from node A, B, C or anyone, or if it is not written then you can start from your choice node, right? So here I will start from A, or you can say that it is given that you have to start from A, right? So at step 0 I started from node A, right? And the remaining vertices are B, C, D, E, F, G. So that's why here it is written B, C, D, E, F, G, right? After that, after step 0, you have to grow this tree, minimum spanning tree, by taking the A. So you have to see one edge that is the minimum cost edge but connected through A, right? So here here two edges are there which are connected through A, that is a 4 and 8. There are only two edges which are connected through A, right? And the lightest node is, or sorry, lightest edge is, and this AB 4, the 4 weight is there. So that's why we will select this one. So that's why here it is written the lightest node is A comma B. However, in this complete graph, lightest node is CF, right? But here we have to take only that that edge which is connected through the already traversed nodes. So here already traversed node is A, so the connected lightest edge is this AB4. So that's why we have chosen this one, right? So here it is written we have traverse A and B, right? And A and B are the like you can see over here. In the next step, here you can see over here. So in the next step we have to take another lightest node, another lightest edge you can see, or node you can say, which will be connected through A and B, right? So here connected are these are the connected 8, 9, 8, 10. So in this one, this one, either this one or either this one or this one, right? So these two nodes, these two edges are there which are having of minimum weight, right? So any between two you can select to grow this tree further, right? So let's say I select this BD, right? So here I have selected this BD, right? So here you can see a comma b and b comma d. These are the two nodes are there, two edges are there, right? And the remaining nodes are c, e, f, g, right here. And after that, next step, I have to select the minimum weighted node. So again, this one is there, minimum weighted cd, because that is connected through any one of these three. So this I have taken, you can see over here in this one, this I have taken, this is connected through T, lightest node. Again, in next step, the lightest one is this one, right? So that's why this is connected. And again, in lightest one is this one, this is connected, right? So and so on. If we see like this one, right? Only E is remaining. So for reaching to A, if we see the minimum one or minimum weight, then this is the or this is of minimum weight. So here you see this is of minimum weight. So in this way, I have selected these edges which are having of minimum weight, right? So in this way, I have traversed all these nodes, so all these nodes, right, with the minimum weight. So if you will count, if we will add all these costs, then this cost will be the minimum. So in this way, I can say that this is the minimum spanning tree. So in this way, I can apply the Prim's algorithm.